is upstairs, Jake.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. Vicky, get down here. Wait till you see this.
Stop yelling! My gosh, you're gonna wake up the dead.
No. You must close your eyes. Not like this. Take a look.
How can I?
Okay.
Oh, my Lord. What is all this?
This, young lady, is for our trip back home, for our homecoming.
It's you, Vicky.
Oh, yeah? You're in the glitter, huh?
Yeah.
Do you mind? So what do you say? You gonna go home with me? I come bearing gifts. Well, one gift, actually.
I see.
Come on, Rachel. Let's make your heart a little flutter.
It's a pigeon.
No, it isn't. Clearly, you're not an ornithologist. It's a dove. A dove, love. Since ancient times, a symbol of peace and love.
If you think this is going to make up for your behavior the other night, well, it's a start.
A start? Oh, thank you, merciful madam. Thank you.
No, but seriously, Carl, don't you see this is beginning to be a pattern? You lose control. You go after Grant. You beg for my understanding and forgiveness. I give it, and then it starts up all over again.
Is that the way it seems to you?
That's the way it is. And I want it to stop.
Yes, but it will when Grant is no longer on this.
Darling.
When he's no longer in our life.
It has nothing to do with Grant. It has to do with the anger that you have inside you. And as long as that's there, we're never going to have any peace, no matter how much I ask for it, no matter how much you promise.
You don't make it easy for me.
Oh, do you think it's easy for me to see all this hatred you have for Grant?
Let's not argue about this.
I don't want to argue. But if we're going to have any semblance of normalcy, I'm not the one you have to make peace with. The peace has to start here, Carl.
If you think I'm joking, you just... Oh! Oh! Please don't hurt me!
Shut up, or you're dead. Now move it. Get going.
All right, listen, Mercer's been spotted headed towards Bay City. Now, if we leave right now, there's no way he can get near you.
No. I am not walking away from our wedding. In fact, I'm not walking off this farm unless I'm your wife. Come on, Gary. We've been waiting for so long.
And you honestly feel safe inside. Gut reaction now.
Yeah. I got you, I got Joe, I got Gabe. All looking out for me. I'm gonna be safe. Besides that, you know what else I have? I have my little unicorn that my mother gave me, and it's going to protect
Okay,
me.
all right. This is not a time for you to be drifting off into fantasy land, sweetheart.
I'm not. My mother wore this unicorn the day that I was born. And I'm gonna wear it the day that we get married, which is today in a couple of minutes. Kiss me. Now get out of here so I can get ready.
I love you.
Oh, I love you back. Come on.
Darn rats.
Damn it, this is not as simple as you'd like it to be.
Yes, it is, Carl. Just don't talk with him. Don't accept his phone calls. Don't have meetings with him. Don't worry about who he's calling.
Yeah, I can just pretend he doesn't exist. Yeah, but that gives him free rein, doesn't it?
If you're his target, making it clear to him that he can't touch you is a much better strategy than going after him.
Yes, but I've tried to do that. I see your point.
Then you see, all he can do is engineer his own downfall.
Yes, a consummation devoutly to be wished. You're right.
Then you'll let it go. Please.
I'll try. I'll try harder. Now, look, I'm off to Victoria's and give her our apologies for leaving so abruptly last
Grant
night.
has to be worried right now. Mercer is at large.
Mercer was the man he was in prison with.
Yes.
Do you think the two of them had a close relationship?
Carl. Are you going to be back for dinner?
Don't know. But if I'm not, and you're hungry, start.
Okay, now snap to it, Maggie. I don't want another Carl Hutchins
I
confrontation.
just have to pack up my things.
Okay, and don't forget, just leave a note for Cass, okay?
I really wanted to say goodbye to Cass in person. I mean, he's the only person who would have understood why I'm doing
Maggie,
this.
I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but we can't sit here and talk about this. Just get your stuff, get in, let's get out, and get married, okay?
Okay, I won't be long.
Okay, I'll be right over here.
Raphael,
What, Maggie?
we're gonna be happy, right?
Yes, of course we are. Listen, nobody's gonna tell us what to do. Practically on our own. I mean, you know how good that's gonna feel?
I love how that sounds.
You're gonna love the way it feels. Now, why don't you get in there, make some tracks so we can kiss Bay City goodbye forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
What's the matter? You scared?
Are you?
No. This is what we both want.
You're right. I'll make this quick.
Okay.
Maggie. Hey, what do you say we both go to dinner tonight? Just the two of us.
I can't, Rachel. I'm busy. Besides, it would be a little hard getting through dinner with you without saying a word, considering you're not talking to me.
I'm not?
Well, only to tell me what I'm doing wrong.
Maggie, you're deliberately misunderstanding me.
And you're treating me like a child.
Because you're acting like one. expecting everything to be handed to you?
I don't want everything. I just want my trust fund, which is legally mine.
Not until you're 25, it isn't. And Maggie, look at your judgments. They've been so bizarre. Look at what you did to Nick and Sophia.
It's not like I blew any money.
No, you blew very precious friendships. If you want to be treated like an adult, act like one. Get a job. Go back to school.
You're trying to control me.
No, I'm not, darling. You're trying to control everyone around you, and I'm trying to show you it's a waste of time. Money and manipulation are not going to get you through life, Maggie.
If I had money, I wouldn't have to bother anybody.
That's not why you're doing this, sweetie. Because you want to be left alone? No, that's not why you did all of this with Nick.
Well, I'd rather rely on money than on love. Especially after all those lousy relationships
Maggie,
I had.
Listen to you. You sound like your mother.
But I'm not going to be as dumb as she was. I mean, I saw what happened to her when she lost love.
Well, maybe you need to hear what love is all about.
Do I? I think I know. I love Nick with all my heart, and he broke it. And I was left with nothing.
You were left with your whole life, Maggie, and all the rest of us who love you.
Was I? Rachel, tell me. If you found out I did something terrible, would you love me?
What, I haven't passed that test yet?
Oh, okay, how about Carl? If you found out that he lied or cheated or stole
We're
from
talking
you...
about you here.
But would you love him?
Yes, I would. I wouldn't love the behavior. And if the behavior continued, it would affect the relationship, because then I couldn't trust him anymore. I hope you're going to turn into somebody I can trust.
Then you have to trust me to do what's right for me.
I would if I thought you knew what that was. Maggie, everything I'm doing for you is because I love you. And once you accept that, I'll be here.
I won't.
I cannot believe you saved all this stuff.
You were homecoming queen.
Is that so hard to believe? No, I wasn't the homecoming queen. We weren't exactly the rah-rah type. You know, Jake wasn't a football player. I wasn't a cheerleader.
Let me guess, Jake, you were a math club, right?
That was a joke, right? I was the detention type.
Actually, the school decided that the homecoming queen needed a new look, and somehow, don't ask me how, Jake got himself elected for the job.
What was the angle?
Who said there was an angle?
Jake, we're talking about you.
The big draw was Kathy Kubak.
Oh, yeah. And she looked pretty good in that thing.
She looked all right. She was the first homecoming queen, I think, ever to wear a feather boa instead of a velvet cape.
But the price was right.
What are you talking about? You're the one who had a pocket full of money. She was so mad she ended up throwing the crown and the banner right in your face.
Ah, the good old days.
You bet, Barbarina, only not as good as the new old days. We've come a long way. See, Vic and I left Lassiter as losers who had nothing, and we're going back as winners who've got everything we want. We are going back, right?
You know, I've been thinking about that.
Oh,
and,
come on. It's a day trip, Vicky. Vicky and I, we make plans. I don't go for the axle on the truck broke routine.
I'm not into routines, Jake.
What have we come to? I've come to apologize for us leaving your party so abruptly.
Oh, please, come in. No problem at all.
Was it a triumph?
Yes, everyone had a great time, especially the kids. As a matter of fact, it was great until
Mr. Hutchins?
Grant showed up, but then you took care of that, didn't you?
Good to see you, Jake. Carl, how you doing? Tell me, has Grant made any other unannounced visits?
No.
Excellent. Very good. Well, I'll be on my way then.
Oh, wait a minute. The kids are upstairs if you want to say hello.
I wish I could. Next time, I've got an appointment.
Okay.
Jake, I see the Herald is giving an inordinate amount of space to Cody Mercer.
Yeah, well, that's definitely front page news.
It's a fascinating read. Do you think I might be able to get a few back issues?
Of course.
Who would I see?
Let's see. You want to see Matt or Chris Madison?
Chris Madison. He's the man, is he?
Yes, he is our award-winning reporter, and I'll tell you what, if you want to lose some of those greenbacks, we'd be more than happy to give you as many issues as you'd like.
Thank you very much. Right. Bonne chance.
Goodbye. Next time, stay longer.
Mr. Hutchins, you got a minute?
Yes. Yes, I'm expected down at Carlino's, but of course.
What? Come on, let's sit down. Let's plan our trip to Lassiter.
I know, I do need to think about that, but, you want a piece of pumpkin pie?
I think I've done all the pumpkin I will for the rest of my life.
You don't know what you're missing.
I've got to get to you, Vicky. Now what?
Tell me something. Would Grant Harrison follow Vicky if she went out of town?
He has before. Why, is Victoria going somewhere?
Yeah, she's planning a trip overnight. And lately, Mr. Harrison has been acting downright hostile.
That noticeably?
Yeah, well, to anybody with eyes. He's been kind of reckless.
Oh, that's troublesome.
Yeah. What can you do about it?
I'm afraid my options are limited at best. You see, for me to do anything would necessitate me breaking my word. My hands are tied.
Your hands might be tied, but mine aren't.
So we'll go bang on Mikey's door, and then we'll run like hell.
Why would we want to do that?
Why not? Because we can.
Knowing us, we're probably going to get arrested.
Any luck?
Listen, I got to go into town. I'm going to fix that banister later, if that's all right.
Oh, that's fine. Whenever.
Maybe in the morning?
Is that better for you?
That's whatever is easy, yeah. Good night.
Good night.
What was that? That was good. That look, that. I mean, I'm not. I saw you guys look. What's going on, Dick?
Well, I just can't believe it. I cannot believe it. My daughter, my baby is getting married.
Okay,
In a few
Mama.
minutes.
Let's not start crying, because then you'll get me going,
Not
and then I'll have to
crying.
redo
I'm
my
not-
makeup.
I'm saving these tears for the ceremony. You are so radiant. I have never seen you more beautiful. You okay?
Yeah?
Yeah?
I'm good. I stopped panicking.
Well, I wasn't sure whether it was an act or not.
No. I'm good. I'm just so sure that this is right for me and Gary.
Oh, Josie. I wish I had some incredible words of wisdom to give you, some never-fail words, but you know what? I don't. All I can say is be kind to each other. Cherish every moment you have together.
We already do.
You know. Hang on to that, okay, sweetie?
Yeah.
You be Gary's wife, be Mrs. Sinclair, but honey, don't ever lose sight of who you are. Because that's the only way you can ever really be right for Gary or for anybody.
Yeah.
I mean it.
I know. You know, Gary and I bring out what's best in each other, Mama, and that's why I'm sure that this is gonna work. And I'm also sure that somewhere along the line, you're gonna find a love that's even stronger.
Oh, well, there's my sweet girl. Don't you worry about me on your day. Don't.
It's just that, Mama, I wouldn't know what love is at all if it wasn't for you. And someday, when Gary and I have children, I hope that I'm half as good as you are.
Do you know how much I love you?
Enough to help me get that dress on?
Well, it's all pressed and ready to go.
Okay. Well, I'm ready.
Then let's get you into it, please.
Okay.
Just about that time, Gary. All right?
Yeah, I know. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Yeah?
All right, look, there can't be any holdup. You understand that?
Yeah, listen, I talked to the chaplain, and I told him to keep the ceremony short.
Good,
Right?
good. What about Mercer? You got any word?
Nothing yet, okay? Just take it easy and relax.
Hey, everything's
Hey,
just about
baby,
ready.
how are you?
But I had to leave the cake out. There's no room in Michael's refrigerator.
That'll be fine, I'm sure.
Okay, do you have the rings?
No, I thought Greg had those.
No, Joe, those are only for
I'm
show.
kidding, honey, I'm kidding.
Don't do that to me. I'm already going crazy already.
Okay.
Hey, did you see what Lorna and I do? We set up the chairs, made an aisle for Josie. What do you think?
Looks fabulous.
Good, huh?
Yeah, Very nice. All we need is a bride, right?
Yeah. Would you go tell her that I'm waiting, please?
Okay, I'll tell her the groom is ready.
Thank you.
I haven't performed a wedding in years. As police chaplain, my duties are usually not happy ones.
Okay, places, everybody. Let's go.
Hey, what's the dog doing in here? Come on, Riley can't be in here.
We can bring him in.
All right, come on, Riley, come on.
Climb up outside, please, Michael, all right?
All right.
Where you gets into that wedding cake, my wife is gonna have a fit.
That's my best man.
I don't mean Michael.
Raphael,
Maggie, where are your bags?
I didn't pack yet. I'm not sure I could do this.
Why? What happened, Meg? I mean, listen, if we don't get out of town before Carl gets back, we may miss out on our chance.
But why does this have to be our only chance? And why does it have to be right now? And why do I have to leave all this behind?
Listen, you don't, okay? I just thought that's what you wanted to do.
So did I. But now it seems so final. I'm not sure what I want out of my life anymore.
You know, Maggie, I know exactly how you feel right now.
You do?
Yes, I do. I mean, I didn't know what I wanted until just a few weeks ago, and until then, I thought what I wanted was money and power. But now I see how empty that was.
Why?
Because, Maggie, you made a big difference in my life, and I see that I gotta stop seeing so far into the future and try to be more in the present, because that's what it is, a present. It's a gift. And when I'm with you, it's so great.
You mean that?
When you're in my arms, Maggie, I feel like a prince. I'm already so far beyond what I've dreamt, because this is real. You're real.
Raphael, I'm not sure I can love someone. I don't know how.
Maggie, you've always called me an errand boy, and I feel like as long as I stay here, that's what I'll always be. But with you by my side, I know I could be so much more. You just gotta give me a chance.
And you really believe we'll be happy together?
If we share the same dreams, yes.
My dream is to be loved.
Well, my dream is to love my princess and build her a castle.
And do you love me?
Yes, I love you, Maggie. Infanta mia, you just have to believe. I've got to get out of here, Maggie, okay? I gotta go.
Yeah, okay, it's getting too dangerous, you're right.
Listen, why don't we meet on Center Street, okay? And listen, promise me you'll be there.
I will.
I don't want to go to Spain without you, Maggie.
Okay, just give me 10 minutes.
Hey, come on, cool out there.
Hey, Mike, what's up here?
Nothing, just bats. Riley goes nuts over the bats.
You got bats up here?
Yeah, but they won't interfere with the ceremony. Don't worry, all right? They'll lay low when people are here. I'm gonna take Riley out here. Come on.
So long, Riley.
Hey. You guys ready?
Yeah, we're all set.
Take your places, quick.
Okay.
Look, that's my cue. I have to get the bride.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Joe, you seen Donna?
No, why?
I don't know. I can't find her anywhere. Maybe she's just taking care of the bridesmaids. I'll save her a seat.
Okay, do that. Gary, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me. Okay. The big moment is here, okay? And you just try to relax, and you just try to think about how happy you're gonna be 1 hour from now, okay?
Look, Joe, listen, you had this place checked out,
We
right?
had it checked out. The whole
Thoroughly.
place, thoroughly. There was no sign of anyone. I
You know,
promise
we
you
should have
that.
left. We should have left.
You relax.
All right, everything's gonna be fine.
All
Just
right,
get through
listen,
this.
listen. You got the car waiting for us, right?
Yes.
Because when we say I do, we're gonna say goodbye.
The car is outside. Your bags are in it. Let's go. Come
All
on.
right.
Hey, hold it right there, you guys. I see a photo op.
All right.
All right. Oh. Hey, Michael, where's Donna?
Well, you know what? She's late. To tell you the truth, she was late to all of her weddings.
Okay, here we go. Come here. Now, you have to understand. Well, let me get an oblique shot, too. You have to understand that I have two job descriptions today. I'm ushering in the photographer.
Oh, really? Well, then I'll take over your job. I'll make sure that this handsome man gets his seat.
Look at me. May I have the honors? I love your corsage.
Thank you, friend.
This is excellent, Mr. Madison. It's just what I need. Thank you for the file and for these back issues. The information regarding Cody Mercer, that will be of particular interest.
I'm glad I could be of help. Just out of curiosity, Mr. Hutchins, what does a man like you want with yesterday's news, anyway?
Research.
Oh, really? For what?
I'm thinking of writing a mystery novel about a man driven by an insane vendetta.
Sounds cheery. So will this novel have a happy ending?
Oh, I intend it to have a good ending. An ending that will satisfy. I mean, that's what people want, isn't it? Now, if you'll excuse me, I must be off. I have another appointment. You'll be well rewarded for your trouble. Thank you again.
Sure, whatever.
Mr. Reno, what a pleasant surprise.
Is it? You managed to tell me exactly where you'd be?
You managed to listen.
Yeah. Look, I am more than prepared to help you with Grant Harrison. I just need some more information about him.
Sit down. Yes, we all do. And I think I've discovered it right here. The Herald newspaper have kept a very detailed account on the career of a murderer, a killer called Cody Mercer. There is also an account in here of Grant Harrison's involvement, his role in the freeing of policewoman Josie Watts.
You know, well, he paid the ransom, right?
Yes, he did. I always felt it was more than simply coincidence. I mean, Grant Harrison offering himself up as a hostage. Next, he turns up with a few superficial wounds. Meanwhile, the killer, Mr. Mercer, miraculously escapes with his ransom. It's all too cozy.
So you think that Cody Mercer and Grant Harrison had an arrangement?
Yes. They were in prison together.
Okay. What would Grant gain from this?
Grant Harrison cares about two things only. His reputation and his son. Now, by playing the role of hero, possibly, he wanted to develop some goodwill within the community in the hopes of getting his son back. You see, we must ask ourselves, is Grant Harrison, does he want to repeat his role as hero? But more importantly, is he working once again with Cody Mercer?
If that's the case, then he's going to put his son in danger and Vicky in danger as well.
He'll kill to get what he wants. He has before.
I like Bobby Reno. I mean, he's a nice guy, but it's not what you think. I wish you'd drop this.
I wish you hadn't spent the night with him.
I told you it was completely innocent.
Well, that's not, but... It looks like when he's looking at you or you're looking at him.
I don't know. Maybe there is something, but it's not what you think. It's just, ever since I found out that Bobby has Ryan's eyes, I don't know. He hates it when I say this, but to me, you know, it is like a part of Ryan is living on in Bobby.
So what you're trying to tell me is that it's Ryan that's between us and not Bobby.
You know, Jake, no matter how I feel about another man, I will always love Ryan.
You look kind of tired. You can use my teddy for a pillow if you need it.
No, Kirkland, I'm not tired. I just need to get out of here. Ah! I wish you could hear me. Because you are the only person in this world that can help me.
There's got to be a way to stop Harrison. I'll help you any way I can.
You're a good man, but I'd best handle this myself.
Why? You want to lose your marriage?
Why do you say that?
Because your wife has made it painfully clear to me that she doesn't want any trouble between you and Harrison.
Well, I must confess there have been occasions when I've lost perspective as far as Mr. Harrison's concerned.
And your wife, she's a smart lady. She cares about you, and she cares about your marriage. Look, besides that fact, there are things that I can do that you can't.
Such as?
Anything it takes. Look, I'm at Vicky's house all the time. He doesn't like it, but I don't think he suspects me.
You keep your eye on him.
I will.
I worry about Vicky sometimes being there alone.
She won't be.
She's lucky to have found you.
So, how well do you know Mr. Hutchins?
Better than I know you.
I'm sorry, where are my manners? Chris Madison, I'm with the Herald.
Bobby Reno.
Yes, I know. Mr. Hutchins is a hard man to know.
Well, that sounds like a warning.
Good, because it is.
Angela, whose car is this?
I don't know.
This car belongs to Grant Harrison, doesn't it?
Whoever owned it is pretty lucky.
Why'd you say that?
You should have been towed. It's been here all day.
Oh.
Go.
earth are you going?
Look, I'm sorry. I must be driving you crazy with my suspicions and my jealous.
But I know it's because you care so much.
No, I wish I could make you happy.
Well, I have my moments, you know. Moving into this house was one of them.
I know that. It's been a hell of a year for you, losing Bridget and...
I was okay. Until I found out that Bobby had Ryan's eyes, and that threw me. And then, I don't know, Grant started acting out.
Which is why you need to get away.
I feel unsettled, you know. I didn't feel that way when I was with Ryan.
All right. Okay, let's just try to have fun. No heavy agenda.
I mean, don't you think I should be feeling better by now, really? Don't you think I should be missing him just a little bit
Vicky, maybe
less?
maybe you'll find those answers in Lassiter.
Maybe. I mean, I never did before, but...
Here goes. Why don't you just do it for me? I mean, I just like to compare the person that I am now with the bad boy that I used to be.
Do you really think you've changed that much, bad boy? Hmm?
Yes and no. Come on, Vicky, do some exploring with me.
It's a pretty tall order for a day trip.
We can fix that. Why don't we spend the night?
Kirkland? Hey, buddy? Listen, I need you to do me a favor, okay? I need you to get your mom up here because I need to see her. Because I can't get out of here. I can't walk through walls, I can't float or anything else that I'm supposed to be able to do.
Gotta go. Play some more later.
Kirkland? Kirkland, don't shut the... I hate when that happens.